Okay, are you ready for question 3?
Yeah, go for it.
Fantastic. How do you empower children and young people to make sensitive disclosures?
Yeah, so that's a really important question. And we often hear from young people that they don't feel so confident in making disclosures. And some of the reasons are that they will feel as if they're going to be further shamed or blamed for what they've done or been involved with. They might be seen as a snitch or kind of a telltale, and therefore they don't want to share, and also because they're a lot of the time with things like sexual harassment, it's become so normalized in society that they don't actually think of it as wrong. They wouldn't report every comment that's been said to them or message that's been sent to them because it's a normalized thing. And so we do a couple of things at Life Lessons in order to change that. For example, we talk about explicitly about some of these topics. So for example, sending a nude picture, instead of focusing on, well, why would she or he have sent that picture? It's, well, let's flip it around. Why would someone share that picture without someone's consent? Why would someone, what would be the reaction or what would be the purpose of doing that? What are they trying to achieve? And actually much more focusing on that non-consensual act rather than, well, she shouldn't have sent the picture, which again just further shames or blames that victim. And so we focus a lot more on trying to really get into the discussions about why someone might do some of these things. And that then sends a really clear message to the young people. Okay, I am in a safe space. I can, it isn't my fault. I can report on these things and therefore I should share them. Secondly, we focus on, through our videos and discussion topics, it's other children talking really openly and honestly about things that they've gone through. So it models, we can talk about this and let's be open to the other students in the classroom. But it's also, what we're trying to do is to get peers talking with their other peers, to hold each other to account, to say, actually, that's not acceptable. And actually, and so we're having this culture of kind of young people calling each other out on certain things, like, actually that's not acceptable, and therefore sending a really clear message to each other that they can then report things or tell an adult, tell a trusted person about it because they know that it's not acceptable. And then finally, discussing the things that are normalized in society, discussing sexist language and where that might come from, or discussing upskirting and these specific things around within the RSHE curriculum, and having explicit conversations about it helps young people to work out their opinions on it and to see where the line is of what is acceptable and what isn't acceptable. And with that knowledge, they're then going to be able to share. And within our teacher training, we also talk really clearly and openly about ensuring that schools have a really clear safeguarding process, and that actually at the end of all of the kind of some of the videos and the discussions, it's saying, signposting to, if you have felt potentially triggered by some of these conversations, that's okay. This is the person to go and talk to, and therefore, again, normalizing the fact that we talk about these things and it's okay to feel a reaction and to feel if you yourself has gone through something, knowing who to talk to.